So we're in Finland. It's the first morning. We arrived yesterday evening and drove a few hours through the dark in some crazy snow and arrived here at a place called Ruka, which is in the sort of halfway up Finland in the east, quite close to Russia, on the sort of edge of the Arctic Circle. And we're here for a week. We're staying in this cabin here for the first few days. We've got a huge frozen lake, small little fire pit, there's a sauna up here. We've got a sauna in here as well. But super excited, so let's go and get all our stuff ready to go and head out for a little hike. So we've come to Ruka, where the ski resort is. We're just getting ready. Hello. Just getting ready to hike up here to get some high ground. Beautiful light, beautiful views. So crazy, as you keep coming up, the trees just get more and more snow loaded. Now they're completely swamped. The hut over there.
Oh shit! Yes!
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes!
That's where we're going. So beautiful, just got the cameras out. Having a crazy little distraction shoot. Trying to get to the hill over here where the sun is. There's a little hut on top. Hopefully we can get there before it gets too dark and too dim. And then we'll have a little walk back in the dark.
Yeah, I'm too hot with my down jacket on, but then I'm too cold with it off.
It's a few degrees below freezing, so if you move with a down jacket on, it actually does get quite hot. Oh, this is nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna probably throw the drone up quickly.
The home port has been updated. Please check it out on map.
A little bit on the windy side. It handled it, but it wasn't being particularly smooth.
This one finger is exceptionally cold.
I'll give you somewhere to warm it.
I'm trying to warm.
got really cold at the top in the wind, and my hands got very cold. Sarah's one finger has gotten very cold. Such little daylight at the moment, it's only about 2:30, but it's already getting dark. But heading down to the car now. The temperature's gotten really, really cold. Definitely dropped quite a few degrees now the sun's come down. We are back in the car now, obviously. Had a really incredible time up there. Looking forward to the next few days, well, the next week. About to head to Kuusamo now, pick up some gas, and then probably see you back at Airbnb. So our mission to get gas went well. Back at the house, we're going to have some food, but most importantly, we're going to go in the sauna. I'm just coming out now to inspect and to build a fire because it's wood powered. So I think we need to get that going quite soon, just so that later on it's going to be nice and warm in here. Gonna leave that going, go and make some food, and then probably come back down in a bit, checking on it.
We didn't buy chili plates.
Gonna go lie in the snow. Today in Oulanka National Park, somewhere me and Sarah both came 2 years ago. There's some really nice cabins here, nice walk alongside of a river. Really, really nice place. We've brought our stoves, so we're gonna have a little fire, make some coffee. Should be a fun little day. really nice little stop. We first came to this hut 2 years ago on our visit, and then we were like, oh, we should have stopped for coffee, or we should stay overnight here. So really pleased to come and spend a little bit of time in here. Good to have a coffee, warm up a little bit. Now we're going to continue. We're like a third of the way through this walk. It's a big circular route. It follows this river quite a long way down, and then we cut back across through the forest. There's only like an hour and a half of daylight left, but it's fine. Blue hour's nice, and hopefully we'll get a nice little time with the fire as it's just getting a bit darker. It's only about -5 today, and it could easily be -25, so we've had to sort of pack and plan for a few different options. So today it's quite a mild day and we're being sort of active, we're not waiting around too much. So I'm in a bit of a lighter, cooler setup. I've got a t-shirt on, a hoodless sweater, and then sort of normal down jacket. Not the big Arctic, super minus, extreme down jacket. Sort of one that's a bit lighter, a bit more breathable, not quite as heavy. Got a buff in my bag, which I'll put on if I felt a bit cold. I find having a neck gaiter scarf on helps you keep in so much heat. And if it gets really cold, you can put it over your face, but I don't feel I can do that now. Just got thin gloves on today. I've got thicker ones in my bag, but just thinner ones on at the moment. I've got on some thermal leggings underneath these Pure Alvin Keb trousers, which is super hard wearing sort of outdoor trousers, really like these. And then some warm socks, and I've got on some snow boots. Yeah, so that's roughly what we're wearing at the moment, gear wise. That might change if it gets really cold or if we're camping out. We'll probably take warmer layers, bigger coats and stuff, but for now, this is really all we need. Sausages by the fire, which were actually really good. We gambled quite hard and we bought like 12 for the next few days, so thankfully they're nice. We've got like a 3k walk back to the car now, entirely in the dark, but at least it means we'll be fast. And then we'll go back to accommodation, do the usual charge, import, eat, sauna, ready for tomorrow. Day 3, we've just packed the car and we're now sat, Callum's just coming out now. We're just ready to go for the next 2 days away from any sort of accommodation. We're just driving to Ruka to go and try and find a sled, maybe some food. We think a sled might be easy to transport some of our gear. And then we're going to be driving to another national park where we're hiking out to stay in a cabin, maybe camp. Really looking forward to this one. This is what I really wanted to do the whole trip, so yeah, excited. So we've just made it to the car park where we're starting the hike. We've got our sleds just trying to load them up and think of the best way of putting that gear on. We're going to get our snowshoes out, and then we're hiking out for a night in the wild, which I'm so excited for. Well, this just force landed itself and came back absolutely covered in a layer of ice and snow. So we're getting cold enough that the drone doesn't really want to play. Sarah was flying and it suddenly just started saying landing, and then it just fucking pretty much fell out the sky and just battered into the sleeping bags. But luckily it's safe, it's down, and I guess we'll press on and give it a thaw out. To the cabin. Whoa! Cute. So we made it to the cabin, open wilderness hut, which is kept stock with like a little stove and gas, fireplace, firewood. Just gonna have a quick tea, and then I guess we'll probably go out shooting. The walk in was actually really nice. It was quite cold, definitely got cold the higher we came. And the sleds, while it wasn't like easy to pull, it was a lot easier than carrying it. We'll get this coffee on the go and then head out for some shooting. So we've made it up to the summit of the national park and we're pretty much in the cloud. Very, very little visibility up here. So I think we're gonna head back down towards the hut, try and scout somewhere that we can pitch our tent and maybe go hopefully find somewhere there's a bit more contrast, because up here it's just way too flat. The light's just very even, there's not much contrast, so we're gonna try and find a bit more depth.
Oh my god!
Sick! We're just heading back now towards the cabin. This sort of area looks good for the tent. It'd be nice to be amongst the huge trees. Looks like there's lots of nice potential around here. Well, I guess we're probably not going to set the tent up until a bit later. Go back and have a drink and get warm first. At the moment, searching for somewhere to pitch the tent. So still. This is surreal. Snow is super deep when you step off the path. We just plugged down a big circle. Sick. Cannot wait to sleep in that. Let's go. Back at the cabin now for about an hour. We've had some tea. It's been a lovely experience so far. It's really nice to be in the water.
This is when you fell.
When I fell in the
This
hole.
is when he fell.
Yeah, I'm really loving this experience so far.
It is really nice.
I can't wait to sleep in that tent.
No, it's gonna get cold.
Yeah,
Do you think it's cold out there?
-9 last time I checked. So it's been quite a few hours. We've had dinner, we've had snacks, we've had marshmallows. We're now going to go out and shoot our tents. It's 10 PM, just after 10. The weather forecast is saying that it's probably going to snow overnight. So we don't know what it's going to be like in the morning. But outside now, it is cloudy, but the moon is out. ISO is slammed on the GoPro to try and give you some sort of view, but I imagine it's pretty noisy. Got Sarah over here, Callum over there beneath the moon. Look at this vibe! This is amazing. Just going to turn this down because it was a bit too bright. There we go. Really enjoying this experience. It is such a dream come true to be out here shooting, being in these conditions and just experiencing this completely alien landscape. Wow. One of these times where I really want to stop and just make sure I'm appreciating every single second. Because it's just unreal. Just wrapping up. Awesome. Little shoot, had a lot of fun. Now we're going to go back and get warm before coming back out to camp in these freezing temperatures. Whoa! Just falling in deep. So we've just left the last sort of half an hour since we got back to the tent, filling up some hot water bottles, because I think that is going to be the difference between an unpleasant cold night and a cosy one. It's actually something we do a lot when we camp, is make sure we take hot water bottles at the very least. A water bottle that you can fill with hot water, chuck one of those in your sleeping bag and it keeps you warm even on the coldest nights. So I think that's going to be the trick. Have a nice night. Stay warm.
Trying our best.
See you in the morning. Let's get that hot water bottle in there. Start warming up that bag. In case you're wondering, we've got comfort -9, limit -15, and extreme -33. So we should be good today. Should be good today, especially with the hot water bottle. Cozy. So I think that is us for the night.
Yeah.
It's toasty in here. It's actually hot.
I'm not hot though, although I'm in a t-shirt here.
Yeah.
It's this hot water bottle that I'm stoked on because my feet are
My feet are warm.
actually good.
Yeah. Okay. Sleep.